I'm 6'5" and standing in a standard kitchen makes me realize one thing. Space is the ultimate luxury. In 2026, $600,000 is the magic number in Maryland real estate. It's the threshold where your options suddenly either explode or contract, depending entirely on where you're standing. Today, we aren't just going to be doing a walkthrough, we're going to be doing a reality check. We're comparing the manicured lifestyle of Howard County against the acreage appeal of Carroll County, but I'm going to take it a little bit further. We're going to look at the new construction developments still offering homes in this range, and most importantly, I'm breaking down the exact income that you need to earn in 2026 to comfortably afford a $600,000 mortgage without being house poor. I'm Scott Moran, Maryland's tallest realtor. Let's see what your money actually buys. Let's start in the heart of it all, Howard County. As of April 2026, the median house value here is roughly $636,000. That means at $600,000, you're actually looking slightly below the average price. Inside the Columbia bubble, $600,000 is almost exclusively townhome territory. You're looking at a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhome with about 2,000 to 2,400 square feet. If you do find a detached home at this price, it's likely going to be an older rancher or a split foyer that needs a full kitchen remodel. The competition is still fierce. Homes are going to pending in about 8 to 26 days. You're paying for proximity to the Dorsey Mark Station, the top tier schools, and the convenience of being 25 minutes from Baltimore and DC. You have to ask yourself, is the location worth living with a shared wall? Now let's drive a little bit northwest into Carroll County. The median sale price here is closer to $460,000. So with a $600K budget, you're actually going to be a power buyer. In Sykesville or Westminster, $600K buys you a true detached single-family home. We're talking 4 bedrooms, a 2-car garage, most importantly, land. It is very common to find a half-acre or even a full acre at this price point. You're getting the tallest realtor-approved ceilings, often vaulted or 9 foot, because these homes generally have more breathing room than the compact builds in Howard County. Inventory is also slightly more relaxed, with homes staying on the market 13 to 35 days, meaning you can actually take a weekend to think about your offer instead of rushing into it on Friday night. Now, what if you want something brand new? Is $600,000 still a new build number in 2026? Yes, but you have to know where to look. In Hanover and parts of Anne Arundel County, we're seeing some luxury townhomes starting in the $560,000 to $600,000 range. For example, in the 21076 zip code, you can find a 3-bed, 3-bath new build with roughly 19 to 2,300 square feet right at the $600,000 price point. If you want a detached new build at $600K, we have to look towards Frederick County or areas like Thurmont or the outskirts of Frederick City. Builders are offering new detached homes starting right around $500K. In Frederick, you get a 4-bed, 4-bath townhome with nearly 2,000 square feet for under $500K. That is going to leave plenty of room for upgrades to stay within your $600,000 budget. New construction is going to give you a 10-year warranty, a high-efficiency air conditioning system that can save you hundreds on your utility bills compared to an older home in Carroll or Howard County. Now let's talk about the most important part. Can you afford it? Lenders in 2026 are looking at your front-end ratio, and they generally don't want your mortgage, taxes, and insurance to exceed 28 to 31% of your gross monthly income. In 2026, mortgage rates are hovering between 6 and 7%. A $600,000 home with 20% down is going to result in a principal and interest payment of about $3,200. When you add in Maryland property taxes and insurance, your total monthly cost could be close to $4,000. To afford this comfortably, you generally need a gross annual income between $140,000 and $180,000. If you only put 5% down, your monthly payment, including PMI or private mortgage insurance, jumps to a little bit over $4,000. That requires a monthly income of roughly $14,500. This is why I always tell my clients, it's not just about the price of the house, it's about the total carrying cost. If you have a significant car loan or student debt, that qualifying income number could easily climb closer to $200,000. So there it is. In Howard County, $600K buys you convenience and a shared wall. In Carroll County, it buys you land and a detached garage. in Frederick or Anne Arundel, you can still buy a brand new home if you're willing to commute. The question is, which one fits your lifestyle? If you're ready to see these homes in person and run the numbers for your specific income, let's talk. Click on the link in the description to book a discovery call with me. I'm Scott Moran, Maryland's tallest realtor. I'm here to help you find a home that actually fits, literally and financially. I'll see you on the next one.